an idea of how impactful this is, we were putting our banner up downstairs for the welcome table. And literally somebody came up, Caroline, you were there, you heard, "Oh, J.B. Hunt, I remember you guys. Y'all had a big crash a couple of months ago." And it really impacted our region. So I've got a team of people that are going to come up here and tell you a little bit about the story, but I want to take you back a little bit and tell you about the next day. The Baumgartners were there, they know, the whole Table family. 18 hours after John passed, we were at the funeral home. And there were 14 family members, roughly, and we all talked at length about loss. And they were really struggling with the grief process. And I can tell you that, going through that same process myself over the last year, it was very difficult, and we really struggled with it. So, unfortunately, snow kept me from making the funeral and the dinner celebration, but my folks were there. And one of the things I promised them was that they were going to come to kickoff. And in the meantime, now they're my Facebook friends, and I've really lived a whole different life through the Baumgartner family. And they're funny people, and I'm watching them go through the grieving process, and I've learned probably more about your dad than I knew about my own dad. And it's been a really impactful thing for me. And I want this part of this celebration to really hone in on what our drivers mean to us. And Anthony Warchel, Adam Stanford, come on up. These guys are going to do the best job they can without breaking up and talk about John, so you know him like we did. Let me just try to get technologies on here. The mic is on.
Oh my.
No, it's not. Look at it.
Hello everyone, my name is Anthony, this is Adam, and tonight we would like to pay tribute to John Baumgartner. Before we get started, I'd like to welcome Carla and the Baumgartner family who are here with us tonight, some of which have come as far as El Paso and South Carolina. Million Safe Mile driver John Baumgartner died January 6th, 2011 as a result of a horrific collision with another traffic trailer. There was nothing John could have done differently to prevent the chain of events that led to this tragedy. Today, we would like not only to honor his J.B. Hunt accomplishments, but honor his memory as a patriot, family man, and friend. John was a man of distinguished tastes. He was a man who enjoyed his hunting life, had an ear for Pink Floyd, and loved the Pittsburgh Steelers. However, a person's likes and dislikes do not measure them as an individual. Their actions and the people they have touched along the way do. The son of Audrey and Roy Baumgartner, John was born on February 10, 1964. He was the second youngest of 5 children. John had 2 older sisters, Trudy and Christy, and an older brother, Brett, that he looked up to. His younger sister, Carol, looked up to him. In 1979, at the age of 15, John met 14-year-old Carla. 2 years later, the high school sweethearts were united in marriage. Their love has remained strong for over 29 years. Through their love, John and Carla became parents on August 14, 1982, with the birth of their daughter, Maria. Over the next few years, Becky, Emma, and TJ came along and added to John's family. John's family became even larger when Maria and her husband, Brandon, had their first daughter, Cadence, in 2005, and then their second daughter, Lachlan, in 2010. John absolutely loved spending time with his grandchildren, and they love being with him.
In 1991, John honorably served his country in the U.S. Army during the First Gulf War. He was a true patriot and a credit to the uniform. After his return, John joined J.D. Hunt in 1993. Through his 17-year career with J.D. Hunt, John proudly was part of regional OTR out of Springfield and Louisville. After joining DCS in 1999, John spent time with Miller Brewing, Georgia Pacific, Archway Cookies, Family Dollar, Masco, and Toyota accounts, where he developed a reputation for consistently going above and beyond the call of duty. John was a true team player and a customer service champion. John was presented with the Million Mile Safe Award in 2007 and received Driver of the Month honors 5 times over his DCS career. His talent, character, and determination are second to none, and words cannot adequately describe the appreciation felt by all of us at J.D. Hunt DCS for his contributions over the years. John will be deeply missed and fondly remembered by all who had the pleasure of working with him. John, we wish you were all here. This time I'd like everybody to stand up and give a hand to the family who supported John and J.D. Hunt.
I know when we met in Pikeman, I told you that people would tell you it gets easier, and I think that's a lie. It never gets easier. But you come to a different plane in life and you understand it a little differently, but it never gets easier because you keep waiting for that door to open. So I appreciate y'all taking the time and bringing the family back together, because that's important. It gets more important as you go along, and spending this time with us and sharing your feelings and your emotions with us, because it's really been tremendous. I've got a lot of young managers in here, and I don't know if they can fully appreciate all the time the 17-year veteran that moved around to that many accounts, that was that much of a warrior, and literally a safe driver. And we all questioned right after it happened, what could he have done differently? And I promise you, he was doing everything he could do. And I know when you drove past I-71 on this trip, it was very difficult. I'm sure it was. I certainly did it the other night at 11 o'clock at night, and I thought about you guys that moment. So I appreciate you being here. You've done a great job of communicating with us, and I want you to enjoy this time. We're going to have to kind of go from an ebb to an upswing here, because we're going to do awards, but you got to know that this was really the home run of the presentation. I really wanted you to feel welcome here. Beyond that, what a lot of people don't know, we named our Driver of the Year award to be our last award of the night after John. So when we get to that segment, Carla, I want you up here, and you're going to help welcome our Driver of the Year. So it should be very impactful. Caroline, I believe you're next. Not easy to follow up.